So we continue with section 2.1. Number 2, and I'm not going to do number 2, but I'm going to point out the following. So let's say it asks us here to find the slope-intercept form of the line that passes through these data points. Again, you're going to use these equations and see which one fits. But I would like you to also find the point-slope form. Okay, so the slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. That's what the question asks. All right, so we want to do that. But then I would also like for you to find the point-slope form. What if somebody asked us to use that, or what if we had to use that? All right, so if you feel you have to use this one, well then, if you feel you have to find the point-slope form, then find it. And if you feel you can find this one, then find it. Okay? Whichever one, if you find this one, then I also want you to find this one. If you find this one, I also want you to find this one. Okay? Again, we'll check those in class, and we'll do them in class. We'll take some time to do them in class, but if you do them before, that'll be fine. All right, and let's go on to number 3. So number 3, we'll also start it off and then just finish in class. All right, so I'm just going to start you off so that you can, when you consider it, it's not something completely strange. It says in 1998, Toyota sold 1.4 million vehicles, and in 2007, it sold 2.3 million. Write a linear equation that gives millions of vehicles Y sold in year X. Use your equation to estimate the number of vehicles sold in 2010. All right, so what are they telling you? What's this business about vehicles Y sold in year X? Well, what they're telling you is to write the data as points X comma Y. And they're telling you what to use as X. It says here year X, vehicles sold, millions of vehicles Y. Okay, so we look at the first set of data. There's 1.4 million sold in 1998. So the year is X. So that point, if we write it as an XY pair, it's 1998, 1.4. And the other set of data in 2007, 2.3. So that's 2007, comma 2.3. Okay, so we have the 2 points, and they've asked us to write a linear equation that gives millions of vehicles sold Y sold in year X. And so really they're just asking us to write an equation, a linear equation, yeah. And they're kind of pointing to us writing it this way, Y equals, but you can write Y equals with either of these. All right, so you consider what you think you would do. Notice for either one, you do need to know the slope. So can you know the slope given those 2 points? And then the second part is what information do you have, right? And so I think we've had enough practice on that so that you can decide which of these equations you should be looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there, and again we'll see it in class. All right, I'm gonna say this is the second part. Use your equation to estimate the number of vehicles sold in 2010. So they're asking you for X equals 2010, right? What is the number of vehicles, which is Y? So they're asking you, if you know this X, once you have your equation, if you know this X, what is the corresponding Y for that particular X? Don't forget what we said about that the points that the line goes through have to satisfy the equation, like over on this one over here that we talked about. If we plug in these coordinates, that gives us a true statement. Okay, so when we plug in 2010 and the X value that you're going to find into the equation that you find, it has to give you a true statement. Okay, all right, I'm going to say that's part 2 for section 2.1.